First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Sanders. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Ball handed to the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down after that running play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs. See if they can convert the point after. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Shuck. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
To the air, it's Sanders. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They've already converted touchdown this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Dropping back. It's Sanders. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. And here's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. The short completion of the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes it.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Shuck. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? The sure hands. It's Hunter. Tackle made after the completion. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive, time ticking away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught on the outside. It's Hunter. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The Buffaloes have first and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Sanders. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. Set it down to the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And this time it's complete. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll give it to the running back. Physical run earns the first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. Really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And now the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score. Colorado 28, Louisville 21.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Cardinals come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking downfield. It's Shuck. Over the middle and incomplete. Third and long in obvious four-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.